Belgium, a country often overlooked by tourists who usually only visit well-known cities like Brussels, Bruges, and Ghent, is full of surprises. While visitors frequently stop by for the famous Belgian chocolates, beer, and waffles, there's much more to see and do. This small country is packed with hidden spots, from ancient castles that look like they're from a fairy tale to beautiful natural settings that are perfect for exploring. In East Flanders, the tulip fields of Miradong near the Dutch border are a breathtaking sight. Here, fields turn into vibrant red, yellow, and pink seas every spring, offering scenes as stunning as those in the Netherlands. Dutch farmers prefer these fields for growing tulips because the soil needs to rest for 6 to 7 years between plantings to prevent disease. This area is excellent for biking, with paths weaving through the colorful tulips under the open sky. It's an ideal spot for anyone wanting to enjoy nature and take a slow, scenic ride. But there's even more to Belgium's charm. The country is dotted with old castles, each with stories from long ago. The Gravensteen in Ghent, for example, is a fortress from the 12th century with massive stone walls and a deep moat. It gives you a peek into the lives of the counts who lived there centuries ago. Another gem is the Château de Belloé, known as the Belgian Versailles, owned by the Princes de Ligne since the 14th century. Its elegant Baroque architecture and extensive library of 20,000 books pull you into a world of historical luxury. Belgium's natural landscapes also offer tranquil getaways. The High Fens, one of Belgium's highest and most unique nature reserves, showcases rare plants and animals in its bogs and misty hills. It's a dreamlike place for walking and soaking in the natural beauty. Nestled in the lush landscapes of the Ardennes, several majestic castles rise from the verdant scenery, capturing the imagination with their historic splendor. Sedan Castle, a grand fortress spanning over 380,000 square feet, is a testament to medieval military architecture. Constructed in the 15th century, this castle was designed to be a fortress impervious to invaders, boasting massive walls that withstood numerous historical assaults. Visitors today can stroll along its expansive ramparts and step into the grand apartments once inhabited by princes. Nearby, Bouillon Castle dominates a rocky outcrop overlooking the town below. With its roots stretching back to the Crusades era and its connection to Godfrey of Bouillon, this castle intertwines history with legend. The walls, adorned with blooming carnations, symbolize the castle's vibrant past. Events here bring the medieval period to life, with falconry displays and jousting tournaments set against ancient battlements. To the north, in Luxembourg, Vianden Castle emerges from the heart of the Ardennes with its enchanting Gothic and Romantic architecture. Known for capturing the heart of Victor Hugo, this castle has undergone extensive restoration and now celebrates its history with festivals that recreate the medieval atmosphere through vibrant performances and banquets. Hidden deep within the forests of Huy, along old railroad tracks, sit the ruins of a train station that resembles more of a castle than a typical station. Constructed in the 19th century by King Leopold II, this station was designed to impress and welcome guests traveling to a nearby luxurious hotel. Imagine past visitors arriving by train, greeted at this grand station, and then transported to their opulent lodging through the dense woods by horse-drawn carriages. After World War I, this grand station ceased operations. Today, it stands abandoned, enshrouded in moss, and surrounded by forest. Although it's a captivating sight, you should be cautious as it's aged and not maintained, so exploring is at your own risk. About 28 miles south of Brussels, the significant ruins of the old 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐒 Abbey can be found. Established in the 13th century by Cistercian monks, this site allows you to return to medieval times. Wandering through these ruins, you can explore the large, ancient walls that once encapsulated a thriving spiritual community. Though in ruins, the church remains the most impressive building here, its structure hinting at the abbey's former majesty. The entire abbey complex paints a picture of monastic life long ago. You can walk through areas like the kitchens, where meals were prepared for the monks, and the dormitories where they slept. There's also a guest house, which welcomed visitors, and an old pharmacy equipped with an herb garden, which shows how monks used natural remedies for healing. Nearby, the remains of what were once vineyards show how the monks were self-sufficient, growing their own grapes. In the small village of Weris, located in southern Belgium, there's a charming house known as La Maison de Haricot. It used to be a restaurant, but its current use has been a bit of a mystery since the pandemic. What's clear, though, is that this house looks like something out of a fairy tale. Built by a man named Dominic Noel, it took him 7 years to complete. Dominic was dedicated to making the house as environmentally friendly as possible, using local wood and stones he got from a nearby quarry. He also reused a lot of materials to add unique touches touches to the house, making it not only beautiful but also sustainable. Nearby, the landscape holds an even more fascinating feature, a line of ancient stones, over 5,000 years old, stretching across a 5-mile area. These stones are perfectly aligned, creating a historic alignment that adds a touch of magic to the region. This phenomenon could spark the imagination of anyone, perhaps even making you feel like you've stepped into a time machine, hoping to land in a different era, just like the characters in the series Outlander. A little further away is the picturesque village of Tonti, reminiscent of the scenic areas of Provence. This lovely village is filled with houses painted in soft yellow hues, each decorated with vibrant flowers and small lavender bushes in the front yards, which add a splash of color and a soothing fragrance to the air. The village is surrounded by rolling hills covered with vineyards, allowing visitors to taste local wines and enjoy the stunning views. Perched high on the granite cliffs beside a river, the remains of Château d'Ambleuf stand as a silent testament to history. Initially built in the 11th century, this grand castle was destroyed in 1578 during a fierce conflict. It was occupied by the forces of William of Orange and attacked by Catholic troops under the orders of the Spanish. The castle was never rebuilt after the destruction. Today, it lies in ruins. These ruins, covered with moss and greenery, are perfect for those who love to explore old sites. While signs might warn of private property, many locals treat it as a regular spot for walks with their dogs, navigating through loose stones and overgrown paths. In another charming corner of Belgium, within the peaceful Domaine de Cheveton Park, lies a hidden gem known as the Hobbit House. This unique structure was born from Salon Passion Robinson, where architects and builders come together to create temporary dwellings like cabins, yurts, and tree tents. The Hobbit House was left standing, unlike the other structures, which are usually taken down after the event. Nestled in a quiet forest, next to a serene pond linked by a wooden bridge, this Hobbit House is a quaint, storybook-like escape, inviting visitors to a different world. The park, tranquil in the off-season, opens its gates for free, allowing visitors to explore this enchanting little house and its scenic beauty. Tucked away in the dense forests near Obi-sur-Samoa lies a remarkable cave carved directly into the limestone cliffs above the Samoa River. This cave is not just a natural wonder, it's a historical and spiritual site. Inside there's an altar dedicated to 𝐷𝐶𝐉𝐴, marked by a unique sculpture depicting the saint alongside a wolf. The story goes that 𝐷𝐶𝐉𝐴 lived here with his donkey, supported by gifts from the villagers nearby. When Satan, taking the form of a wolf, attacked the donkey, Sarah's rosary accidentally fell around the wolf's neck. This allowed Sarah to tame the beast, according to local legends. The cave and its altar invite those fascinated by folklore and the mystical to explore its depths. The atmosphere inside is quiet and reflective, perfect for those seeking peace away from the bustling world. Visitors often feel as if they have stepped back in time or into the pages of a storybook, surrounded by the serene sounds of the nearby river and the sheltering forest. Another lesser-known gem in Belgium is the Wizard's Cabin, hidden along a forest's borders in Amir province. This cabin is wrapped in stories and secrets. It was initially built for an American traveler who, after visiting a large estate, fell in love with the area so much that he asked the owner to make him a small house on the property. The owner agreed, and the cabin was constructed using materials reclaimed from other buildings. However, in a twist of fate, the American never returned to claim his retreat. This cabin, now almost mythical among local adventurers, remains a beacon for those who enjoy uncovering the past and exploring places that seem nearly untouched by time. Belgium is also home to several old quarries transformed into stunning natural sites. One of these quarries, found in the province of Namur, has been filled with water over time, creating a beautiful lake that shimmers with a vibrant emerald green, surrounded by dramatic gray cliffs. This picturesque spot could easily be mistaken for a scene from the Canadian wilderness. The water is calm and inviting, but visitors are warned not to swim, as the quarry is deep and its waters can be dangerous. Additionally, many of these quarries are on private property, so accessing them typically requires permission from the landowner. Yet, for those who gain access, the site offers a spectacular view and a tranquil setting for quiet contemplation or photography. Exploring these unique locations in Belgium, whether it's the mystical cave of 𝐷𝐶𝐉𝐴, the enchanting Wizard's Cabin, or the serene quarry lakes, provides a glimpse into the country's rich array of history and nature. Each site offers its own story and a different experience of Belgium's diverse landscapes and intriguing past. These hidden treasures are ideal for those who seek adventure, love nature, and enjoy the thrill of discovering places off the well-trodden path. Were you captivated by this glimpse into Belgium's hidden wonders? Would you like to know more secret places in other countries? Comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more intriguing